Kylie Valencia is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Smith back to work. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Backed off the plate that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I would throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bogarts. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Harris sizes this one up. Brings it in. One away. First and second, no outs. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Grounder might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris in position, and that is that. Brett Wisely next up for the Braves. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Valencia slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Valencia with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much.
So 2 down, and now the rookie second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This one in the air. Riley in position. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Man at first with 1 gone. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. That's a hit. Lead runner stops at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Peralta back to work. And ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like she was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat her. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
0-1 now. Check swing, called strike. And that one almost hit her.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Throw to first, and it beats her for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ball? Oh, gets dirty. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there she looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs. Runner at first. Next for the Padres, Kylie Valencia. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and it's fouled away. The Padres down to their final strike upstairs. Hit to second, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Braves slugged their way to a win in this one. Valencia had a game to forget in the loss. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
First and second, no outs. Valencia now at the plate. Hitless in the series so far. She's 0 for 7. She's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but she can absolutely move, and it is a factor in her game. And that's way high. Ball 1.
But this player is definitely a plus runner. But what I love about her is that she goes all out every single time. Never takes a break. It's players like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Machado, the runner at third. Song stands at second. No outs. That one misses. And now 3-0. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So bases all loaded up. Fermin, the next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Back here in Atlanta, here's the second baseman, Kylie Valencia. Schwellenbach back to work. Smoked to the left, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. Baldwin makes the play, and there's 2 down. Yandy Diaz now. Move to first. Valencia back on a dive. Diaz with some impressive production lately. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. Out number 3. No runs. 1 out. Bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Thank you.
That's a good at bat right there. She was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for her, and she's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that she's sticking to. She's just not going outside of what she's looking for up there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got. A little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
There goes the runner. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Back safely. So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Yandy Diaz. On the ground, right side, Wisely. To first, that ends the frame. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Here's the pitch to Olson. Ground ball right side. Valencia whips it to first. And Olson is set down. Kylie Valencia, the next up for the Padres. That one at triple digits. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground right side, Wisely tosses to first, 2 down. And we're back. And now Alvarez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ground ball up the middle, Valencia. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Valencia did well enough for them, singled and drew a couple of walks.
I'm sure they're glad to get the win, but if she's going to be a driver for their offense, she needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Valencia looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can she turn things around today? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the rookie second baseman, Valencia.
Not getting the results she's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1 and the Padres nothing. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now that ready.
2 on, 1 out. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Pickoff move to first, and she's back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stowers pulls that one down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got her doubled off. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Marlins 4 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, number 1. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Meyer back to work. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Meyer still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Ground ball, and this should do it. Edwards. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout. Valencia had a rough go of it in the loss.
Between her own performance and the team losing, just a frustrating day. She needs to watch this.
2 down. Kylie Valencia, the next up for the Padres.
Valencia.
Right through there for a strike. Valencia recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swing and a miss as she was out front.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder she got recognized for it. We'll see if she can keep it up as the league adjusts to her, though.
Here's a high chopper. And that will end the inning. First and second, no outs. Salinas, the next to hit. The 0-2. Trying to move the runners over. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move 2 runners in the scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and she got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now Machado up here. So now 3-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle and he won. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
1 out, bases empty.
Second base, Kylie Valencia.
The Padres are going through a rough start so far this season. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Yeah, just an awful first month. It doesn't have to be the end of the story. When I was on the 2001 White Sox, we started 8-15, but we finished the year with a winning record. You just got to play through it. It's a long season.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, she earned that walk.
Here comes Manny Machado. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Torrens digs in now. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Ground ball right side. On the run, throw to
He's
first,
out.
and they get the out. So 2 runs. Now here is Kylie Valencia.
Valencia.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get her to chase something in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab for the second out. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
One.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. That's out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Valencia with some solid production in the win.
Every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one she had today, because it can help you get wins like this one.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one.
Got him.
Over to first, safe. One down. Kylie Valencia getting ready to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Pickoff throw. Valencia back in on a dive. Valencia stands at first with 1 out. That's out to center field. Marcy hauls it in, 2 away. And now Samad Taylor. Throw to first. A swing and a soft liner. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So the lineup flips over. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. And that one finds its way through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Comes a 2-2. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. That's a base hit. The throw home. Runner around third. Play at the plate. Got it. But one run does score in the play before the inning ends. So they get one run, 3 hits, no errors, and one. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Christian Hernandez. Ground ball right side, Valencia. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Snell back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing, and she breaks her bat. Whips it to Casas. One up, one down. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter. So the tying run at second. Right side. Valencia tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Stepping in for San Diego, Kylie Valencia. Swung on, belted. Back there. And forget it. A solo shot. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2.
She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. So the tying run at second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Solo runner at third, 2 men out. And now the center fielder. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him. And his team, Boo. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Here comes Machado around third. He'll score. They've got the lead 6-5. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, she's so dialed in. I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see players take in this situation.
One down. Runner at third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. High fly ball out to left field. Sanoha has a beat on it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. She's in to score on the sac fly. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Valencia had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Kylie Valencia comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. One down. And the batter now, Kylie Valencia. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Popped up. Albies. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Valencia. Fires over to first. And that is the third. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much. Finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Runner at second here, one gone. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like she was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after her with 3 straight, and she had no answer.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. To the right side. Over to Diaz, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 3, the Padres coming. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Kylie Valencia. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Smith ranging back, hauls it in for the out.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
2 outs, bases empty.
Second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
That misses, and 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that ends the inning. Still nothing. 1 out, bases empty. Fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. 1 gone, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Kylie Valencia. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Harris snags it, and there's 2 away. 1 out, bases empty.
Second baseman,
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. The Padres down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he gets that fastball by her upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throw on to Olsen, and there's 2 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set her up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get her swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Popped in the air, left field. Wisely makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Kylie Valencia. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, they've kept her pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you've got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against her.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside, 2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And it remains 2-2. That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. No runs, no hits. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate. On the ground, a second, might be 2. On the Bogarts. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings. To the final score. Kylie Valencia is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what she's made of. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Kylie Valencia, the next up for the Padres. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. She held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One, two now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. And a foul ball, she stays alive. Two outs. Fights it off, she'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
In the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Jake Myers stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he hits a ground ball right side. Valencia whips it to first. And that will end the inning. Nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Thought back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Move to first.
She might want to steal second in this spot, but she's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. She needs to pick her spot very wisely.
Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Luis Torrens, the next to hit. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Samant Taylor, the next up for the Padres. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Riley.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Seems like she got exactly what she was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And she met it out front for the line drive knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next, it's the catcher. For the Padres, Freddie Fermin. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, one run in already. Now the second run is in, and they trail by one.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
In plenty of time to first. Two gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and she scores. And now they trail by one.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's even up. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Valencia made a big contribution. And we're back. And now the rookie second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
Pressure, it's part of the game, but this rookie, she's like a cucumber out there, cool, calm, and collected. I've really enjoyed what I've seen from her, and so far, she's playing like she belongs at this level in her young career.
Not even close there. Ball one. Valencia measures 5 feet 6 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and she was the second-round pick in 2024. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in, and there's one down. Runner on at first with one gone. Now up next for Arizona, Nolan Arenado. The 0-2. Grounder might be 2. On to first, and they get Arenado for the out. 1 out, bases empty.
Second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
To third, Arenado. Fires to first in time. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Drew Jones. 1 down, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Oh, what a stop. Rose from her knees. And they get the out.
She looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like she's just playing catch with her kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Second baseman, Kylie Valencia.
And a foul ball. Maton. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Not in time. He's safe.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Rosarena on third with 2 out. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to third, might be 2. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. No outs. Runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kylie Valencia. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Curtis, the tall righty, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. To third might be 2. Over to Brujan. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Valencia. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Kylie Valencia. Nelson back to work. That's out to center field. Myers moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
On the ground, right side, Valencia fires over to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing. Nobody out. Runner at first. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one missed.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A changeup missing, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the batter with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Freddie Fermin now at the plate. Line drive, base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a
play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. Tags the runner for 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and she was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. She's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Goes down looking. So 2 on with 2 away. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, right side, Valencia. Gets it to first. And that's the third out. So another good inning. 2 outs, no. Putting on Kylie Valencia, the next up for the Padres. Out there to center. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some players. One thing that I can see already, her bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And hitters like that, they have a high contact rate. And they
run around to go. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they hold her at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back on this one. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So digging in, Lucan Baker. Slice to right, and that gets down for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked him.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jake Myers. Garcia is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take this one in a blowout. Valencia did okay for them in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but she held up her end okay. I'm sure she'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. On the ground. Valencia. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So a man at first. Kylie. Valencia, the next up for the Padres. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Swings through that one for strike one. Burns, a 6'3" righty, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball.
She's really tightening up her hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Oh, he hit her. Perfect. And that got her pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her. First and second. One out. Luis Torrens, the next up for the Padres. That one out to right. Carroll brings it in, and there's 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ground ball. Arenado zips it to first. Bogaerts retired. That's the third. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Top of the third, no score. On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Runner at third, 2 away.
Second baseman.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
And that one fouled off.
You know her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball to dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends. 1 out, bases full.
Second baseman.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Brujan. Out. That's 1. Throw to first, but she beat it.
I promise you there are players that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and she gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. He boots it. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 down. Drew Jones now at the plate. To the right side. Slings to first in time. So digging in, Kylie Valencia. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Line drive, trouble. Now around second, going for third. Not in time. She's safe.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
One down, runner. At third, Luis Torrens, the next up for the Padres.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Now a bunt towards third. Arenado to the plate. Save. And we are tied. Also, set for the start of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake Myers. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Merrill snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
2 outs, runner on first. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it.